If you liked the look and feel of Matt Reeves The Batman, 2010's Let Me In may tick a lot of those same boxes for you.
Are you a Satanist? Are you involved in some kind of cult?
This was the first collaboration between director Matt Reeves and cinematographer Greg Fraser, and his second with composer Michael Giacchino. This film paved the way for what the trio would go on to accomplish when they reunited for The Batman over 10 years later. Let Me In is a dark tale of a young boy who develops a relationship with a vampire. It's a remake of the Swedish film Let the Right One In, released only 2 years prior, although Reeves says his version is more an adaptation of the original book rather than the earlier film. Let Me In was at times criticised as an unnecessary remake, even by Thomas Alfredson, the director of the original film. Alfredson was actually offered the job of directing the English language version himself, but turned it down saying, "I'm too old to make the same film twice, and I have other stories that I want to tell." Despite this, Reeves' version did receive a mostly positive reception on release, and has been recognised as having a unique take on the source material. In creating the look of the film, Fraser shot on a variety of Panavision anamorphic lenses and leans into the shadows with plenty of low-key lighting. On The Batman, Fraser would again embrace the darkness and shoot on anamorphic lenses, but this time on more detuned versions, which exaggerates the imperfections such as corner sharpness, or lack thereof. Unlike Let Me In, which was shot on 35mm film, The Batman was shot digitally. However, it was transferred onto film in post-production to give it much of the same organic characteristics. So it could be said, Let Me In was a proving ground for visuals that were then pushed further when it came time for The Batman. The look of Let Me In has aged well, even in its subtle use of CG, which is mostly hidden in the shadows. To put this in perspective, larger budget films of this era often looked a little bit more like this. The similarities with The Batman continue with Giacchino's score, which sets an unsettling tone in both films. In interviews circulating around the release of The Batman, Reeves often references Let Me In, and you can see why. Although completely different narratives, if you watch the two films closely together, you can see and hear clear echoes. Thanks for watching Film Magnify. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.